I just didn't really get my calculations right. Oh well. Just annoying, but better do it annoy, I suppose. Probably nearly halfway. Slowly getting there. I haven't done any disking since I left these two paddocks here. The last talk to you. I don't know if I've been demoted or promoted. I've got the young fella disking yesterday on the tractor. And yeah, I'm just doing other jobs now. Yeah, basically sorted the cows and calves this morning, got the springers out of them, the late ones, into one mob itself, so at least still one on the colour. I'm keeping them separate because I want to tag them separate, so I know not to keep any heifers out of them. Not that it'll be a big issue, but you know. But yeah, basically been feeding out, and yeah, young fella's going good. Pretty careful, just trying to get the ways of how to do it, and that's basically it. It's the first time driving really the tractor and doing any groundwork. All he's done is really feed out, I think, on the dairy farm, so yeah. But that, he's going good, he's careful, so has to learn somehow. He's not going to learn it by watching me or sitting in beside me. You have to do it yourself, so Alright, so Big Johnny's parked up. Desking's all done, pretty much. The last paddock. Hopefully I took a time lapse of it from up there. Hopefully it's come out alright. We'll soon see. But yeah, basically I've just done two paddocks down the back that you've seen. And yeah, young fella's done the rest of it. He was happy enough, so I kept him tearing away. Only way he's going to learn is to do it rather than watching me, so might as well. But yeah, I got on alright. Oh geez, he hasn't done anything like this before, as far as I'm aware, so he was a bit hesitant and not sure, so yeah. But now he's got it done pretty well. The very wet spot down there where the water crosses over the driveway or the laneway, just in the dip. So I think he's got a single pass there, but yeah, let that dry up for a couple of weeks, getting the fert and the lime on next week, and yeah, then we'll be into power harring. I think we'll start power harring the other farm and then come here and start here, so yeah, that'll probably be the next thing. But hoping to shear the old girls next week as well, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, to hopefully get some footage of that too. But yeah, basically Yeah, that's basically it for discing. Didn't get much more footage because I haven't been in the tractor pretty much. Well, Johnny got a good workout. It's all cleaned up too, so that's good for me. Don't have to do that either. I just need to take it back to the other farm. But anyway, to end this here, got the jab for the BVD bovine herpes jab for the bulls, 2 bulls. So I'm going to bring them in and give them a jab each. They need to be done 3 to 4 weeks apart, and about a month before you put them out of the kettle. So I'm kind of under the crunch to do them. Need to do them. It's the start of November now. What's this, the 1st, I think it is? Yeah, 1st today. So yeah, basically need to get at them because I want the bulls out by Christmas, I think we're talking about. Maybe before 20th or so of December. So yeah, kind of pushing our limits. But gonna get them in, do them. Gonna get the steers, 5 steers, with the woody tongue one and stuff. Get them out of the laneway and put them where the bulls was, because I want to put cows in terrace, the big terrace over there, behind them, and I don't really want the bulls there, because the older cows or the calves, there's 14 down below the river. We're thinking of getting them into there, and some of them should be starting to cycle now. And don't really want to chance the hard wire and the fences, so basically going to stick them over here away from the cattle, so there's a few paddocks away from them, and yeah, be a bit safer. But anyway, we'll go get the dogs, set the yards up, basically yeah, get the dogs, and I'll meet you in the paddock with the bulls and get them going into the yards, and then we'll swap them about. So yeah, will I go? Come here, will I go? Will I go? Will I go? Good boys. Some bruisers in there, boys. Woo! Get in behind Jed. Get in behind. Come on, boys. Easy. Walk up. Easy. Well, I go, Max. Get up here! Whoo-wee! They're feeling fine if they're running like that. That'll do! That'll do! That'll do! They're obviously feeling pretty fit and fine and energetic and all the rest when they're doing that anyway. Oh, it's good to see though. What have we had them? 2 weeks now? 3 maybe? They're looking like they're putting on plenty of weight, so they should be. New grass, flat paddock, get out of it, Scooby. And yeah, they'll be going into the laneway, which is plenty of grass in there too, flat paddock, bit of clover. It's oh, what's that, 6-year-old pasture, 5-year-old pasture? That hasn't been turned over since I've been here. Yeah, it's still going good, so yeah, we'll take them slowly to the yards. I don't really want them getting sore feet, so take them to the yards and bring the others back. Wee bit damp through there anyway, you can see it. Woo! It does take a lot of water from here, through the gully, driveway, dam, across there, so I was kind of expecting it, but I wasn't really expecting that much. I knew it'd be wet, but I didn't think it'd be pretty flooded like that, so that's going to be fun with the power harrow. But hopefully with a couple of weeks of good weather she'll dry out plenty, otherwise I won't be seating in there. she'll be a pure bog. But yeah, not much you can do. You can't drag it through, you can't cut it, so but yeah, hopefully it'll dry. Hopefully I don't get much more rain. I've had about 40 mil I think this week, so yeah, but it's grand. One wet spot out of 50 acres isn't too bad, I suppose. Oh, where are you boys going now? You're going into the shed. Get in behind, Mac. Take your time, boys, take your time. You can definitely tell they don't like the stones. Or not the main stones anyway. I don't know why, because they came out on the stones no bother, but obviously their feet's a wee bit soft. Isn't ideal though. That'll do, Jed. That will do, Jed. Hey boys, you can stay there till I get the others out of the paddock. Just don't break anything, okay please? Thank you. Well, that's the first time in whatever number of years that I've been here that the bulls went towards the shed rather than the corner down here. Generally they'll come through the gateway and come straight, and they generally park up here and they won't come up this way towards the opening of the yards, and they'll generally sometimes either try to jump the gate or over the fence. Well, that's a first for them to go through there and around here and across here and up in there, but I suppose there's a first for everything. But yeah, they're not liking the stones. They're not liking the stones. But that's why you take them slowly. You don't rush them, so they can pick and choose where they want to go, and that's it. You just be quiet and don't break me yards, please. It's a Friday afternoon and I don't really fancy fighting with you. Yeah. Big boys definitely put on the weight anyway. That'll do, Jed. No. I'll let him catch up, he's going to be slow. The other four were the light ones that we pulled out of the hills before we... the other four we pulled out of the hills, out of the hill kettle. What was there, 18 around there, or up in there, a while ago, a couple of months ago. Month ago maybe it was. Pulled those lighter ones out, and the best ones of those, I think it's 14, went round the corner to the very far flat. There's that much grass around there. It was basically like this tucker for the twins, and that was the twins stalked up to pretty high too, but it was growing that well that it wouldn't I was keeping up with them alright. But yeah, basically this paddock here was just yesterday, and she's drying out nicely. Bit of wind, bit of heat. Gonna be beautiful stuff to work up with the power harrow. But yeah, our plan is, I'm hoping before this spring, if I don't get to it now, but definitely in autumn time, I want to get this out of the road. Don't know what it's doing, it's never been hooked up since I've been here. Boss man, I've asked him a couple of times. He said that's been there whenever he bought the place, but it's never been going. And they've renewed this fence about 10 years ago, and I don't know why they never pulled it out. Rather than, you know, putting the wires over the top. But hey, a dear knows. But my plan is to get that out. Concrete's going to be fun because it's right tight up against the trough. Obviously as a base, it's quite good. Be nice to get it broke up and through around another trough, but I don't think so. But I've had plans for this trough to go in the driveway for the sheep when I put the sheep in the driveway, because they have a dam there that they use. But summertime when they're on there at weaning, when they're weaned, I generally put them in the driveway to graze that down when I wean the hills, to graze it down. And generally, yeah, the dam just does not keep up that well. Sometimes, if it's really dry, it definitely doesn't. and it's not that great of water. And the neighbour, the kettle on the neighbour's side, it sort of split between the two of us. Tramped through it one time and shoved a heap of stuff in, so there's not actually that much water there, I don't think. So I'd love to put that there. There's a pipe going underneath the driveway to the pylon, to a trough under the pylon, and it's exposed in one wee spot that I want to tee into and put that trough there. That's my plan. But it's basically like that trough last autumn that I dug out of the digger in terrace before we regrassed it. That was there when the boss bought it. It's never been hooked up, never even a line there, so he doesn't know what we're doing there. But yeah, they never picked it up in the 30 years that he was here. But this is the last trough that's boggling my mind what's going on, so I really want to pick it up. And yeah, especially it's a small sheep trough, so it's perfect for the driveway because there's no cattle there, no lambs. It'll be perfect for the ewes for that, and yeah, make use of it. Why not? But plenty of tucker in here for the bulls to come in. Leftover baleage there. Actually, I haven't even counted how many bales. I think there's about 110 there. I'm not sure. But yeah, 3 hectare paddock, 2 bulls, plenty. We haven't actually grazed it really over winter because it gets wet when we're getting the baleage. We want a bit of cover on it so we weren't mucking it up too much. But we could probably graze it down pretty hard now if we wanted to. But yeah, when we wean the hills or bring the hills in, the hill lambs in, start of next month, end of this month, to drench them, we can graze it, we can howl them in here and stuff like that to graze it down a bit more. But yeah, I was debating about cutting it with the other 2 paddocks as well, which still could, but I don't really want it. Don't really want the bulls in here if I'm going to do it, because the cow pats just go through the silage and mower and rots the bales basically, so it does. But yeah, we'll see. That's an ongoing decision. But steers are slowly making their way up. They're at the pile of timber there now. So yeah, we'll push them along before the bulls decide that they want to join them and get them back to the paddock, and then we'll get at the bulls. Well, boys are still there. That's good. Looks like there's a lot of rain coming, but I'm going to set up the needles so I don't have to haul them in here too long. Yeah, set them up, get them in, do them, get them out again, because they look quite spicy. And I don't really fancy breaking anything or running after them on a Friday evening whenever I'm not 100% either, so hey. Beauty. Beauty. Come on, you wanna get up? Come on, one up. Up. There we go. Now, don't break me post on me, please. Don't break me post on me. Now. Alright. Easy. Oh boy. Ready. Up and on. There we go. Easy as that, eh? Easy as that, eh? Easy peasy. Now, open this gate so I can go out. There we go. Close this one. All set up for them. Now, there you go, boys. That's it. Oh, beauty. Easy as that. You ain't gonna go to girls now. Roaring like they're getting excited, but there's no point getting excited. The other paddocks only got steers too. Oh, as easy as it could have been. No breakages. I'm still here. No broken bones either with bulls. Yeah, I'm always a wee bit nervous with bulls. They're not too bad because they'll let you know what's going on, but when you're dairy farming a Jersey bulls and you're walking through the cows and the wee yearlings or 2-year-olds, you just don't trust them now, especially Jerseys. Nasty wee things that they want to. A couple of them's chased me down a few times now. But still here to tell the tale. But they'll be pretty happy in there. Plenty of grass, plenty of room. Basically just keeping them on the flats as long as I can. They're going to be mated on the flats basically as well, because I want them to grow out as much as they can before mating, because they are yearlings, not 2-year-olds, so you know they're a bit on the small side, but the cows aren't that big either, so should do the job. It's no worse than putting yearling Jerseys over a big Frisian cow. They generally do the job anyway, so if they're desperate to do it, they'll find a way to do it. So yeah, just hopefully, fingers crossed, both are, you know, what would we say, seasoned, fertile, full of babies, whatever you want to say. Yeah, I would love to get somebody out to test them just to see how it's done. I've seen Alistair on the Kiwi Farmer. He had trouble with a bull last mating, and yeah, he got it done. It's quite interesting to watch. If you want to go check him out, if you haven't seen him. But yeah, he's got some interesting stuff. But interesting way to do it now. I've never seen him been done before, but yeah, I'd just love to get it out to see myself in person, like. But one step at a time. One step at a time. If we were buying older bulls, you probably could, no bother. But yeah, young bulls, they should be fine. But we will swap them around after each cycle or every month, just to make sure that, you know, they're doing their job, just in case one of them isn't. But yeah, yeah, that's basically it for today. I'm going to tidy up, close gates, and I'm going home, put the dogs away and going home. I'm struggling today, so that's the last job. And yeah, we will. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this one. I know I didn't get the footage that I wanted to with the discing, but yeah, that's just the way it is. No point me doing it all the time when a young fella wants to learn it, and he's not going to learn it if he's not doing it. So, you know, I can't be sitting in the tractor all the time. But yeah, hopefully power horns next. And yeah, we've got shearing the old girls and plenty of other jobs to do, digger jobs and stuff like that too. So plenty to do. But yeah, we will catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoy it, and yeah, have a good one.